calculator, creation of a linear 0-degree channel for corrosion inspection. The specimen. The first step into creating a setup is defining your specimen. It will help you create your UT configuration and also help you with data positioning. We will begin by looking at a specimen at 20 millimeters. We will create a UT phased array configuration for the following specimen. It is a 20 millimeter thick plate. Once the specimen is done, click Accept. Make sure you validate that the right material velocity is used. For more information about how to create your specimen, please watch the 2- specimen creation video from this series. Now, let's create your phased array channel. To create your UT configuration, go in the Channels menu. By clicking on the Current Channel button, you can rename your channel. In this case, we are going to name our channel Linear 0 Degrees. Then, select the configuration you want to create. In this case, we will select Phased Array Pulse Echo. Then, select which probe and wedge will be used. You are now ready to start creating your focal laws. Click on the calculator. By default, your skew angle is 90 degrees. Multiple sweep types are available, so let's see each of them in more detail. First, we have the Azimuthal sweep. The Azimuthal sweep uses the full aperture to create each beam. As seen in the animation, the same set of elements create each focal law by applying different delays. Our next example is a linear sweep. A linear sweep uses an aperture that moves along the probe to create each beam. As seen in the animation, each set of elements creates one focal law. Then, move by the selected resolution and create another one, and so on, always applying the same delays. Lastly, we have a compound sweep. A compound sweep uses an aperture that moves along the probe to create each beam. As seen in the animation, the set of each elements creates one focal law, and then you need to move by the selected resolution to create another one, and so on, applying different delays to create each angle. In this case, we will select the linear sweep. Then, as seen previously, you have to select an angle for your inspection. For this example, we will use 0 degrees. We will also use an aperture of 16 elements, scrolling from the first element to the last element of the probe. So we'll set the first element to 1 and the last element to 64, since the probe has 64 elements. As for the focal point, you have to choose between half path and true depth. For a linear 0 degree channel, there is absolutely no difference between half path and true depth. You can also set up your time base directly from the calculator, or set it up to none in the calculator, and then you can set it up later in the UT settings. But let's set it up now in the calculator. Two options are available, half path and true depth. As for the focal point, choosing half path and true depth are exactly the same for a linear 0 degree channel. The selection of the time base will affect the display of your end view and the length of your A-scan for each focal law to display only what's in the red area. Once you are satisfied with the display on the left, click Accept. In the next video, we will look at display layout. You can also change your layout to display multiple views. For a simple layout, the predefined layouts can be used. To do so, tap on any view and select the last button of the contextual menu. The predefined layout list opens. Then, select the appropriate layout for your setup. In this case, we will select the volume corrected B and D scan with a gate position C scan and an A scan. To create a custom layout, please refer to the view layout video of this series. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please contact us at support-utproducts@ztech.com.